with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So crypto's crashed last night. It's been an absolute fucking bloodbath. And this is the time you need to be buying Bitcoin. I've fucking told you over and over and over again. It's at 18,000 now. That is insanely fucking cheap. It'll probably keep going down, but just fucking buy it at 18. There's going to be so many people who listen to this fucking podcast in about 10 years that are like, fucking, I should have listened to fucking Boyle. Why didn't I listen to Boyle? I understand why, because every other fucking stock advice or tip or move I've made has gone basically to zero. That stock Dino told me to get on, that's now at 6 cents. I first bought it at 81 cents, then I rebought it to average it out at 68 cents. Now that's 6 cents. 6 cents. And it's probably going to go down to zero. The company's going to fold. Thanks, Dino. So I do understand why you aren't rushing out to buy Bitcoin on my advice, but this is the fucking thing that you're going to be regretting. So don't worry, the price has gone down like fucking 10-15% in the last day. That doesn't matter. It's got nothing to do with Bitcoin. Bitcoin hasn't changed. Some fucking autistic nerd convinced a whole bunch of other autistic nerds to join his Ponzi scheme, and now they've found out that it's an actual Ponzi scheme and it's all falling apart. So basically this dork, he's such a fucking dork, some 30-year-old fucking dork. What's his name? It's fucking Sam Bankman-Fried. He looks like a fried cunt. He's definitely fried now. So this nerd started a fucking crypto exchange, FTX or something, and then he created a coin attached to that company, FTT. So the coin's FTT. So what he did was he created millions of those coins out of thin air. He sold a couple to the market. Some idiots bought it. One of those idiots is my mate Cal. And then he kept all the rest of the coins to himself and used them as like treasury for his company. And then he showed them to other places saying, yeah, I have all these coins that are worth like $20 a coin or whatever. He's got like $4 billion worth of these coins that no one buys. And he used that as leverage to get loans for real money. But I think his like profit loss statement or something got leaked, and people found out that he was just holding his own coins as treasury. That's what his company was based on. His own coins that he made up. He wasn't holding anything else. He had $32 billion worth of his own coins. Buy Boyle coins. I'm going to sell one to the public for $100, a Boyle coin. Who's going to buy it? One of you cunts will buy it. One Boyle coin, and I am going to produce another million of those coins, and I'm going to get my million holding of Boyle coins valued at $100 million. Then I'm going to go to like a bank or something. I don't know if he went to a bank or something, but someone gave him money. I don't know who. I'm going to show the bank that I have $100 million of collateral. And the bank's going to be like, wow, you are so rich. You're $100 millionaire. I'm like, certainly am. Now, can I use my $100 million as a deposit to borrow $500 million off you? And the bank's like, of course. Those Boyle coins are as good as gold. And then I just spend the next 2 years running around talking shit about how rich I am, until someone finds out that the Boyle coins are the only things I really have. That's what happened basically. So this exchange, this company, FTX and Alamandin or whatever the fuck it is, I don't even know this cunt. So that exchange has basically gone bankrupt, and the whole crypto market's gone down with it, but it has not changed anything with Bitcoin. The price has gone down a little bit, but fucking buy it now, because what's going to happen over the next like year or two is every single other cryptocurrency besides Bitcoin is going to be designated a security, which means it's a company, which means they have to prove what they own, what they hold. There's a whole process to it. They'll have to become a publicly traded company with the Securities and Exchange Commission, and 99.999999999% of the cryptocurrencies out there are not going to do that because they're backed by nothing and are complete horseshit. So they're going to disappear completely. Maybe Ethereum will hold on for like a minute or two, but eventually they're finished. And the only thing there's going to be left is Bitcoin, possibly Dogecoin, and possibly Litecoin, but probably not. It's just going to be Bitcoin. And once it's Bitcoin only, remember this. Boyle told you to buy Bitcoin at 18,000 US dollars. Just remember that. He's been screaming and yelling about Bitcoin for fucking, I don't know how long now. It feels like a lifetime, but it's probably only been about 2 months. This is the fucking moment you meant to buy it. 18,000 US dollars. I'm down 5% now. I was up 10% 2 days ago. I'm down 5% now, or 6%. But who gives a fuck? You need to buy fucking Bitcoin. Or buy some Boyle coins so I can buy a Bitcoin. Buy a Boyle token. I'll tell you this as well. Just fucking buy a little bit. Because you don't want the feeling I had 2 years ago. I've told this story a fucking bunch of times. I was going to buy 1 Bitcoin. It was 20,000 Australian dollars at the time, which would make it about 15 or 14,000 US dollars. And instead of buying it, I listened to Dino. I bought the stock. I didn't buy $20,000 worth of the stock. I bought 10 because the government gave us our superannuation, our retirement fund. So I used that. This is during COVID, to buy some stocks. And as soon as I bought that stock, it started going down. Bitcoin started going up. So it went from 20,000 to like 26,000 immediately. And I'm like, I've completely missed it. I should have bought it back then. Why would I buy it now? It's 26,000. I'm not going to make any money. Then it went to fucking 36,000. Then I'm like, no, I've definitely missed it now. Then it went to 46,000. I'm like, yep, I've missed it now. Maybe I should have bought it back at 26,000. Then it went to like 65,000. I'm like, 26,000 probably would have been a good idea to buy it then. Then it went up to 70, 80, got to 90,000 Australian dollars. It was 65,000 US dollars, but it was 90,000 Australian dollars. And I was like, well, this is a very good lesson. This is a lesson I need to learn. If Bitcoin ever goes back down, I'm going to buy some. And now it's down, and you need to learn from my fucking mistakes, because you've only got maybe a 6-month window to buy it before it fucking goes through the roof again. The Fed in the US can only jack up interest rates 1 or 2 more times without collapsing the economy. And then they need to start lowering the interest rates and quantitative easing again, pumping money into the system, printing that money, baby. And once they start printing again, it is going to be a free for fucking all. And you're going to want to fucking be on it. That's just the very simple argument for it. Anyway, a few of you will listen, most of you won't, but I want you to remember Bitcoin is $18,000 right now, today. You think you've missed the boat at $18,000. You think it might even go down to zero. It's not going to zero, all right? And if it does, we've got bigger problems to worry about than Bitcoin. That means like fucking 10 nukes have gone off. But I just want you to remember, it's $18,000 now. You can get on today at probably the cheapest it's ever going to be again. Anyway, I honestly only keep on saying this because, well, I care, but also it's the only way. How about we frame it like this? This is your only opportunity to really fuck rich people over, like billionaires and multimillionaires, because they've already got all the money. They're not concerned about Bitcoin at all. They don't even think about it. They're going to be way late to the party. So if you get in now, what's going to happen is, because their money is going to have to go into Bitcoin regardless of what they think. If you get in now, in like 4, 5, 6 years, whenever it happens, whenever the billionaires have to start fucking putting their money into Bitcoin, then their money becomes your money. Your early fucking investment means you will be taking from the rich and giving to the poor. You. Because it's coming, baby. It's coming for everyone. This is your opportunity to really fuck the rich. Steal from the rich and give to the poor. Anyway, that's all I can fucking do. I don't know how much more I can fucking say. That's it. That'll fucking do for today. I'm not doing Boyle Breaks History today. I'll do it tomorrow because I'm meeting up with a good friend of mine, Mr. Morgan Jones. So I'm going to go hang out with him. I'll do Boyle Breaks History tomorrow. Anyway, that'll do it for today. If you're enjoying the pod, give it a share around and I'll see you the fuck later.